Forgotten golden arches. Far along a deserted coastal highway in the United States, hidden between cliffs and crashing waves, stood a place people no longer talked about. An old McDonald's. But this was no ordinary abandoned restaurant. Locals called it the Silent Arches. For years, rumors spread about the place. Strange lights at night, echoes of laughter when no one was there, and shadows moving behind shattered glass windows. Some said it had been shut down suddenly, without explanation. Others claimed something happened there that was never reported. One day, a travel content creator named Kevin and his team decided to explore it. Their goal was simple: find forgotten places and uncover their stories. As they approached the location, the atmosphere felt off. The sky turned grey, waves crashed harder against the rocks, and the once bright yellow arches were now rusted, broken, and covered in vines. "Bro, this place feels wrong," one of the team whispered. Kevin turned on his camera. The front doors were gone. Inside, everything was frozen in time. Broken tables, scattered trays, old menu boards hanging crooked on the walls. Dust covered every inch, but strangely, some areas looked untouched, like someone had been there recently. As they walked deeper inside, they noticed graffiti covering the walls. Most were random, but one message stood out, written in bold black paint: "We never left." The air suddenly felt colder. Kevin tried to laugh it off, but even he couldn't ignore the tension building around them. They moved toward the kitchen area. That's when they heard it. A faint sound, like a fryer turning on. Everyone froze. "That's impossible," Kevin whispered. The electricity had been dead for years. Slowly, they followed the sound. But as they reached the kitchen, it stopped. Silence. Nothing. No movement. No explanation. Just darkness. Shaken, they quickly wrapped up the exploration and left the building. But Kevin knew one thing. This wasn't just an abandoned restaurant. That night, the video was uploaded. Within hours, it exploded online. Millions of views. Thousands of comments. People were shocked. Why does it look active? Who wrote that message? This place is not empty. News outlets picked up the story. The forgotten McDonald's suddenly became a global mystery. But then, something unexpected happened. A luxury tourism developer saw the viral video. While others saw fear, he saw potential. A bold idea was proposed: transform the abandoned McDonald's into a luxury coastal tourist destination. A place where mystery meets experience. At first, people laughed. But soon, investors became interested. Plans started forming. And what was once forgotten was about to be reborn. But no one realized, if something was truly still inside that place, renovating it might not remove it. It might disturb it. After the video went viral, the abandoned McDonald's quickly became one of the most talked about locations in the country. What was once ignored for years was now flooded with attention. Media crews, explorers, and curious visitors all trying to get a glimpse. But soon, the area was closed off. A private development company officially took control of the site. Their vision was bold: transform the ruined restaurant into a luxury coastal attraction, a mix of fine dining, ocean view lounge, and historical mystery experience. Construction began within weeks. Heavy equipment arrived. Workers started clearing debris, replacing broken structures, and installing modern frameworks. Scaffolding surrounded the building, slowly bringing it back to life. At first, everything seemed normal. Progress was fast. The design team reimagined the space, turning the old dining area into a glass-walled restaurant facing the ocean, the rooftop into a sunset cafe, and even preserving parts of the original structure as a mystery zone for visitors. But then, the incident started. Small at first. Tools going missing. Lights flickering for no reason. Strange noises late at night. Workers began complaining. "I hear footsteps upstairs, but no one's there. Something moved behind me. I'm not working night shift again." Management dismissed it as stress, until one night changed everything. A security camera captured something unusual. At exactly 1:47 a.m., the main dining area, completely empty, showed movement. A chair slowly shifted on its own. Then another, and another, as if someone invisible was walking through the room. The footage spread among the crew. Panic followed. Some workers quit immediately. Others refused to enter the building alone. But the investor made a firm decision. We continue the project. Because now, the mystery wasn't a problem. It was an attraction. To control the fear, they brought in professionals, engineers, security teams, even paranormal investigators. Some claimed the building held residual energy, echoes of something that once happened there. But no one could explain it completely. Despite everything, the renovation pushed forward. Weeks turned into months. The broken, haunted structure slowly transformed into something breathtaking. Luxury interiors replaced decay. Glass walls reflected the ocean sunset. Elegant lighting filled the once dark halls. But one thing remained unchanged. The graffiti. We never left. For reasons no one could explain. It kept reappearing, even after being painted over multiple times. Finally, the project was complete. The abandoned McDonald's was reborn into a stunning tourist destination. They named it the Golden Arches Experience. Bookings opened. And within hours, it was fully booked. People didn't just want luxury. They wanted the mystery. They wanted to feel it. But no one was ready for what would happen next. Because reopening the place didn't end the story. It started something new. Opening day had finally arrived. After months of renovation, the once abandoned McDonald's was reborn into a stunning coastal destination. The place looked nothing like before. Glass walls, elegant lighting, ocean view dining, and a rooftop cafe overlooking the waves. But one thing remained untouched. The old section. The part they called the Mystery Zone. That's where the original walls, the broken tiles, and the infamous message still existed. We never left. Crowds gathered early. Influencers, travelers, and curious visitors filled the entrance. Everyone wanted to be among the first to experience the place that had gone viral across the world. At first, everything felt perfect. Music played softly. The ocean breeze flowed through the open space. Guests took photos, laughed, and enjoyed the luxurious atmosphere. Some even joked about the haunted rumors. Until the first incident happened. Around sunset, a group of visitors entered the mystery zone. Minutes later, a loud scream echoed through the building. People turned. A woman rushed out, pale and shaking. "There's someone in there," she said, her voice trembling. Staff quickly checked. No one. Empty. They assumed it was fear, imagination, or the dark atmosphere. But then, it happened again. Another visitor claimed someone whispered behind him. Others said they saw movement in reflections, figures that disappeared when they turned around. The tension slowly built. Still, the management tried to keep everything under control. Just part of the experience, they said. But then came the moment no one could ignore. At exactly 8:12 p.m., the entire building went dark. Lights off. Music stopped. Total silence. For a few seconds, nothing. Then, a sound. Soft at first, then louder. Laughter. Not from the guests. Not from the staff. It echoed through the walls. Cold. Distant. Unfamiliar. People began to panic. Phones lit up the darkness. Some ran toward the exit. Others froze in place. Then, suddenly, the lights came back on. Everything looked normal again. But something had changed. Security quickly reviewed the cameras. And what they saw shut everything down. In the Mystery Zone footage, during the blackout, dozens of shadow-like figures were visible. Standing, watching, filling the room. But when the lights returned, they were gone. No trace. No explanation. The building was immediately closed. Visitors were escorted out. Opening day ended in chaos. But the footage leaked online. And just like before, it went viral. Now, more people wanted to come. Not for luxury, not for food, but to see what was never meant to be seen. Because if the message was true, we never left, then maybe they were never alone. Fire Tamat.